the special message from Source for me was to create additional protection. So I'll be doing that. Nothing to be scared of, just to be sure to be sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a safe space, taking a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. And focus your attention now on the center of your heart, where your golden divine spark of your beautiful soul enters your beautiful heart. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of golden light up through the top of your head, up into the sky, up into the stars, all the way up through the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest frequency of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feeling into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And as you allow your heart to gently soften and open within the safe spaces we create around ourselves, now extend a cord of light down from the center of your heart, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And take a moment to send so much love and gratitude to Mother Gaia and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out a golden bubble of protective light to surround you as your protective boundary, about 2 meters out to each side of you, above and below, in front and behind, surrounding all aspects of you. Set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good, love, and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within this space, or within sight of you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create the golden protective bubble around all of us in the live stream across all of our YouTube channels and in the replays. And I set the intention for the session space that only energies and entities with our permission, Chloe, Viviane, and myself, John, and with the highest good love and compassion of all, can see us, access us, or exist within this session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into our safe space for Chloe, Viviane, and I invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, and any other named beings that Chloe or Viviane invite in. And we're here today to support you with your requests in all capitals in the live chat, from which we will randomly select these And if you're picked, please say hello in the live chat to let us know you're here and we can proceed. And I'd like us all to take a moment just to relax our bodies, to relax our hearts, and to open them within our safe space. As we heard today in my meditation from my guides, heart, it's safe to open within these safe boundaries. Heart, I've got your back. I'm here to support you and protect you. And I also create a protective space around all of us, once more around our whole session, live and in the replay, with the highest vibration source love, grounded deeply into planet Earth. And so it is. We can begin. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, John. That was so nice.
Oh, my pleasure. And it's 4:44 p.m. in the UK.
Of course it is.
Timed perfectly.
4 is my life path number,
Wow.
and 8 is my birth number. So 4, and then obviously like double 4 is 8. So those are the numbers that have followed me my whole life, even before I knew about numerology.
Yeah, I love those two numbers too.
I was in my birthday's an 8.
Nice.
I'm birthday buddies with Natasha Rocha, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So I can't forget Natasha's. Oh, happy birthday, John. What about Natasha? No, I forgot. So we're just tagging your requests. Oh, while we're just doing that, Chloe, could you tell us about your new service? I'm excited to hear about. This may be personal, but please tell us about your Awaken the Witch. Awaken. No,
so the actual, so the service. Yeah. So the service, the one-to-one service, that's for someone who's just ready to dive deep into it, is the one-to-one witch activation. And then it's Awaken the Witch Within. And the story behind it is really interesting because I received it as a download, and then John sent me a voicemail like the next day being like, I've just had this download from mine. And I was like, oh my God, me too. And we had the exact same idea for this this one-to-one service. So it's an hour and a half. So it is a very deep container where we travel with specific intention to a past or parallel lifetime where you're holding on to a fear cycle or a specific trauma that is holding you back from right now in the present moment to activate your superpowers or your psychic gifts or abilities or whatever it is that is waiting to be birthed in this moment. We travel there, do the healing that's necessary in that moment, a reading if that's necessary. And then with this service, you'll also, so on the call, we'll tap into your guides and your higher self, and any ancestors who want to come through. Again, this is a very ancestral activation, and we will get 3 clear steps that you take away with you in order for you to really activate and awaken this witch awakening and these superpowers. So it's not just what comes in the container, you'll also be given these steps so that you can go away with that integration. So it's like a ripple effect. You have that service, and then it could be 6 weeks, 6 months onwards, you're going to actually be actively integrating the healing that's happened in the session. So really exciting.
Oh, it's amazing. And I remember you did a recent video on the top fears. Like these are like the top global fears, if you like. And I remember thinking each one just felt like a witch wound, right? It was like, was it fear of speaking? So like constricted throat chakra, fear of being judged. And then the second one, was it spiders and insects and snakes?
Yeah, it's like snakes, spiders, and bugs. Those are all like huge animal guides that come in for like death and transformation. The fear of death, the fear of flying, the fear of being, it's all like everything is a witch wound.
Wow. That's so cool. Wonderful. Well, we'll get started, and I have put links into the chat for Chloe's services, so please do take a look.
Thank you.
Viviane, who's choosing today first?
I think it should be you. I chose on Thursday last time, so
I'm just impressed. You remember a little music.
So, Melissa said she got some pumpkin spice too. I've got a cinnamon hot chocolate.
Okay, choosing the first request. Here we go. That was high. Okay, this is Mastermind. I love your name. Please let us know, Mastermind, if you're here. And you're asking for, may I please have a clearing and guidance from my guides? I'd love to be able to help, just like you guys are doing. Oh, wonderful. Let me turn down singing, John.
No, it's so relaxing.
Let's fall asleep.
Yes, it's relaxing.
Thank you. Yes, Mastermind is here.
Okay, great.
Good to go ahead. And Chloe, feel free to take the lead, and also let us know if you want us to pick up specific parts, like any clearings or messages separately.
Yeah. Well, I would love to pull a card. I was drawn straight away to the Keepers of the Light for a message from your guides, so we can tap into that first.
Wonderful.
So, Mastermind, and I love that picture as well. It's giving like superhero cartoon vibes. So, connecting in to Mastermind and calling upon the Keepers of Light Oracle cards. Please can we get a message from your guides, whatever is relevant this time? Clearing, healing, activation. Thank you. Is there another one that wants to come through, or is it just one today? Okay, thank you. Wow, okay. So, a message from your guides is expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. And then the second message that came through with that, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So not only have you got one miracle message, but two miracle cards. You've got double miracles, which is pretty special. Looking at the imagery of these cards, they both have a loop and a circle, which is really interesting because John and I were just talking about the infinity loop and miracles. But yeah, your guides are telling you to tap into love. Remember that Spirit has your back, and when you are tapped into that frequency of love, miraculous changes are occurring in your life. So that is a message from your guides. I'm happy if someone else wants to do a clearing alongside with that, and I'll see if any more messages come through with these cards at the same time.
Wonderful. I have a message to share. Oh, 87 in the chat. Hello, everyone. The first thing I saw is that, and some of this is the energy of the YouTube username Mastermind, feeling of your path ahead of you. You've already laid it out, so it already exists, and it is there for your taking. And I love the multiple miracles, because that was also themes for me today. And I've had so many miracles in the last 24 hours. The miracles are a feeling, and your guide was saying all the things that Chloe was saying, and this like echoing that it's your heart now that needs to feel each step. So if you're wondering tangibly like what you do next today, it's you just think of the task, maybe the next 3 tasks that you'd logically think of doing, and then place your hand on your heart and say, dear heart, these 3 things, what should I do? What do I feel the most like doing? What brings me the most joy? And that feels so powerful to draw. It's this energy pulling you on your path. And yeah, a lovely energy. I also felt that, Viviane, I don't know, were you looking at a clearing at all? Because I did see something around the heart.
Well, I was scanning the, I scanned the body. I was pulled to the solar plexus and the heart.
Mm.
Solar plexus look good, but I think there is a need to strengthen the connection between the heart and the solar plexus, and the heart needs a bit of clearing too.
Yeah. Because I heard the message of to go to face some more shadows within. This is some of the resistance to a reluctance to engaging with your heart for day-to-day practical matters. And it's quite a logical thing when you think about it. Like, why would I trust my heart? But it's also a lot of fun because the more you do it, the easier it gets. I'd encourage you even to try practical things. Like I often try. I ask my heart maths questions. So what is 1,000,000 divided by 2,000? Now, mentally, I have no idea what it is. I'd pick up the calculator, but I just ask my heart, like place my hand on heart, ask my heart, dear heart, what is 1,000,000 divided by 2,000, or whatever, and then let your heart answer. Often you get like a feeling, a range, and then do the calculator bit, right? And it's like it's a really funny practice because you realize your heart's going to often guide you to the feeling of something, and then your mind can help you with the practical steps, and you start to gain the trust again with both these aspects of you, and just helping with the clearing.
Okay. Yeah, I did a quick clearing of the heart and the solar plexus for mastermind.
And it's interesting, the card that was pulled, because mastermind, and literally the message is your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, but it's that step again to get there. So this is like heart and throat, but you have to come up to the heart to be able to actually have those heart-centered thoughts, because otherwise we can be ruled by fear or doubt or programming. And that's really the message that I'm receiving, is, as John and Viviane beautifully said, it's that solar plexus, your source of power, and your heart, then to allow your heart to really come through and channel, because you literally have a mastermind and your thoughts are magnetic.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Mastermind. Let us know in the chat how that feels for you. And there was quite a lot of work done on your heart, so please, although we didn't talk much about it, energetically there was a lot there to just clear out. You're saying, thank you so much, guys. My whole body felt so warm the whole time. People love, you see? Well, there's my fingers. Love from three of us.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm ready to select our next request.
Thank you. We're choosing your next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called.
All right, Lisa learns 7. Please say hi in the chat if you're here.
As you were doing that, Chloe, doing the side-to-side motion, I was thinking, you know those things you get in offices where there's like the kind of the metal balls and they bounce off each other like that. I was thinking,
Like a
sort of
pendulum.
Chloe in the middle, like.
Lisa Learn is here. Lisa Learn 7 is here. Thank you so much, Lisa. So Lisa saying, may I please have a reading and any clearing needed for spiritual growth and success in helping others. Lovely. Through hypnosis and quantum healing.
Oh, exciting.
Lovely.
Nice.
You're the second person in a row helping others. Thank you for your
Mhm.
service.
Thank you.
And without putting too much pressure on you, we need you.
Yes, we need you. And that's so funny. I just literally before this uploaded a video on Instagram. I'll put it on YouTube as well, saying like, we need your art. We need your art. And by art, I mean you expressing yourself in your true, divine, authentic expression. We need you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah,
Um,
wonderful. Ooh,
we'll tap
for some
in.
reason, yeah, I'm tapping in, but I'm as I tap in, I'm feeling my right ear. It's actually hurting right now.
The first message that came up as I was reading this was there are some remnants of self-doubt. So I'm just going to see if I can tap into that a little bit more. And as I was asking those questions, I pulled upon the Oracle of the Witch to ask questions about that. And the first one that jumped out was literally, you are the Oracle and you have the knowledge that you need. And it's this self-doubt that's getting in your way. And then I asked for more about that. And it says there's a secret, there's some hidden secret that is blocking you from really fully accessing your power, and it's causing this self-doubt. But you literally are the Oracle. You are the Oracle, and you have all. I think you can see it. I'm like, where's the camera? You have it. It's all within you. Yeah, maybe that's better. Thank you. Now it's just John. There we go.
That was lovely. I'm scanning Lisa's energy, and as I tune into her energy, my right ear started to hurt, and I'm also pulled to her heart. Feels a little heavy to me. The heart energy.
Yeah, I saw for Lisa Learns that in your work, the challenges with your right ear are you holding back from active listening with people. And as Chloe said, absolutely spot on. Like, you're the Oracle, so you already know how to help the people that come to you for help. And the reason why you're resistant to fully engaging with them actively is because your heart's not fully protected with your boundaries. And I saw this. It's hard to kind of describe with my hands and without maybe drawing something very elaborate, but imagine the energy from your right ear kind of, there's almost like this resistance block, a bit like when our skin has a blister on it. This is like your aura protecting you, so you have this kind of additional layer of like thicker energy, denser energy from the right ear, and it goes down over the heart, down to the left side of the heart. So it's covering your heart. So the two are interlinked. This well, I'm not going to fully engage with what you're saying, because if I go all the way deep into a session with you as a client, I'm going to end up exposing you to my heart, and I'm worried that you're going to. It's like that feeling of having your heart burned, like that feeling that many of us know when we first start out this work without clear boundaries, that it can literally hurt you, and physically, metaphysically. And so there's this guidance to really start practicing on strong boundaries. I was just having a chat with a friend today who's also a practitioner about creating really strong boundaries, and sometimes they feel harsh, right? Because we're all love and light, right? We're all although as you can tell, we're also wearing a lot of black today as well. We're actually everything in between, and we deserve to have safe hearts. We deserve, as we heard at the safe space when we created it today's session, we deserve to have a place where our hearts feel soft and gooey and open and joyful. And to do that, we need to have really strong boundaries around us. And so when we invite clients in to work with them, we need boundaries between them and us. And we also need to be able to sometimes take a little bit of a risk. So it's like you're saying to your heart, convincing your heart, we truly are safe. With clear intentions, I've created a sovereign boundary around me. And now I'm okay, I feel safe to connect with this client. And if at any time your clients say something or do something that isn't in alignment, enact that boundary. Say, I'm sorry, this is not acceptable for the service I offer. This is a boundary for me. You don't need to justify it. You don't need to explain it even to them. Just, bring that session to an end, or, help point that out to them so they know how you expect to be treated, because you deserve it. And if you're going to scale to helping more and more people, and I don't just mean having lots of bookings and keeping yourself busy, I mean this world is awakening fast. So we're all being asked to do more. We're going to need stronger protection and boundaries around us to help us.
Can I add to that, John? Because as you were speaking, I was asking about for more information about this self-doubt. And it was also, with the boundaries as well, it's not just for your clients, boundaries that you have to set on yourself as well. And the antidote to self-doubt is self-care. And I don't just mean like really simple self-care. I mean like really strong self-care, where you're like, I'm going to have a full day of utterly devotional self-care, because that's really the only way to pour energy back into yourself and recharge. And that's when you'll be like, whoa, now I've got so much more to give, and I'm a badass, and I am the oracle. But we kind of we can get into this role of thinking, oh, I can just do this and I can keep going because I'm just filling up on source energy. But we have to remind ourselves that we are in a human body, and we have to refill on self-care. And it's super important to have those days where we literally put everything into second priority and put self-care first.
Yes, and self-care can be something as simple as you enjoying your hot cocoa, hot chocolate there, and it can be something as simple as that. I did a clearing for you, Lisa. The ear was really stubborn. I did a clearing, and then it got better, and then my right ear started hurting again, and I asked Archangel Michael again to clear the energy. It was quite painful. And the heart, I did a clearing on your heart, and I grounded the energy, and I also sent emerald green healing energy to you and grounded the energy too. So hope that helps you.
Wonderful. I think it was Melissa was saying in the chat, no is a full sentence.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So thank you, Lisa. And I was just aware, Lisa, you've had 3 of us in your energy. It's a lot in a short space of time. So just because we're live and just because it's short doesn't mean to say it wasn't a huge amount of energy. So so well done for asking for help. And yes, in order to help you, helping others. And do let us know, do come back in future live streams and let us know how your practice is going. Oh, that reminds me, on boundaries, I do have a free meditation as part of the 14-day Spirit Guide meditations for negative energy and entity removal. So it's about protection, boundaries, sovereignty. There's a whole hour meditation listed within it, and a load of others that may well help you. There are others like the practitioner meditations you might enjoy as well. They're designed for clearing, like a practice of clearing in between client sessions. Yeah, I'll share the 14-day ones in the chat.
And an hour-long meditation is a great self-care practice because that can feel super selfish. Be like, I'm going to take an hour to just sit and be with myself.
I was chatting with you, Chloe, earlier, and I was so proud of myself yesterday. I slept in to I just turned off my alarm, and I just was like, oh, I'm going to be so good to myself. And I slept till 7:30, and I was like, that's awful.
No!
To be fair, that's 2.5 hours later than normal, but it's a start. And then Chloe's like, you listed all the things you've done. It's like, you're like a queen of self-care. I need to learn. You need to educate me on self-care. Wonderful. Who's choosing next, Viviane? Is it me or you?
You.
Me. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, some music and some beatbox. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. And we'll choose the next request. Okay, Mystic 3D. Your name. Let us know if you're here.
I love in the comments, I have a few alarms, my cats and my kids.
Deprived for life. Let us know if you hear Mystic 3D. And you're asking for, please may I request a healing for my lower back area and anything else that may come through from any of your and my guides. Thank you, 3. And then a blue heart, a golden heart, and a red heart. Is Mystic 3D here?
Yeah, I'm sure I saw.
Mystic 3D, hello, yes.
Yes.
5:11, fantastic. Oh, UK time anyway.
I'm happy to do the healing or look into the healing.
Okay.
I could do a message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, feel free to go first, or I can go first.
I scan the body and I feel some uneasiness in the solar plexus area for Mystic 3D. And I actually see a person with on a grounding, like hugging her knees with the head down. That's the image I see in her solar plexus. Then I heard feeling powerless.
That's really interesting, because when I first tapped in, I could see Mystic 3D standing, but in like a dark circle, like a ring. So you know how when we do our setting up a safe space, it's a golden circle, but this was a dark circle on the ground surrounding your feet. And I was asking about it, and it said it was like a dark energy or attachment that was stopping the flow of energy coming up and down, and that's why there's this lower back pain and this feeling of insecurity and stuckness. So I cleared that dark energy away and reclosed that protective space around you, and then I brought golden light down just to flush it down. But yeah, there's this energetic attachment that was giving you a false sense of connection to the earth, causing this pain and this stuckness and this stagnancy.
Oh, that's so exciting. So, because I did wonder why I was compelled to like keep quiet and go last, and then also shut up, John, and then also this. The very first thing I saw was that last point, Chloe, was Mystic 3D was trying to pull energy from the ground up into themselves. And I asked, well, why? What is it? What is the purpose of that? And your higher self, Mystic 3D, says, now this is really cool, is that in previous lives, you've been leaving. And if you've ever heard of that term, geocaching, you know, where people, it's a hobby, right? People like hide things in a location with a GPS coordinate, and you have to like go and find it. And or at least that's all I know about it. I've never done it. But it reminds me of that. And so there's this, you have buried in previous lives, buried some of your own wisdom and activation in the earth near where you live. And they're in locations that you've to discover. And it's like, great, like how like how do you find these locations, and what do you do? And it seems really simple. Each morning when you wake up, you place your hand on your heart, and the first thing you do is you write down the coordinates of where it is. Now it might be the numbers, it might be like literally longitude and latitude, or there's also services like what 3 words. If you look up what 3 words, is a fantastic website, and it basically breaks down the entire planet into just 3 words. Of course, it's different 3 words for each area. And that feels more, I don't know, for me, it feels easier to kind of channel from my higher self, from my heart. And what you're doing is you're asking the question, where will I go today for my activation? You get the location. You might even be shown a visual. You might feel or remember a place, and it could be really close. Like if you're on a street, it could be like literally just down the road. And then once you get there, do similar to what Chloe and I were describing. You know, imagine yourself, you're grounding into the earth, and then you're pulling up from the earth. And as Viviane was picking up on the solar plexus, that feeling of lack is the absence of this, because you're used to doing it. And your soul is yearning. It's like, please, like, let's go do that thing. And so this is just helping you join the dots. Also, if you're struggling to like find your first location or find the next location, ask in dream time. Like place your left hand on your heart, ask your guides, higher self, please tell me where's the next place I need to visit. Maybe even take me there in dream time, so that when you wake up in the morning, do a really quick journal as soon as you wake up and say, that's the location I'm going to next. And the location is important, but you don't need to travel far. Millie says that even sounds like astrocartography. There's a training course waiting to be written.
And the message that I was getting as well is because these energies are calling for you to retrieve them, it is attracting a lot of energy from dark forces as well. So just be really careful about your protection and who you're letting in, and setting up that golden light around you, because you are being called, like John said, to retrieve these amazing parts of you from the earth. But then there's also other beings that could trick you into thinking that it's them as well. And that was like the dark circle. And it's almost like this tug of war pulling up and down. So just be mindful of your protection as well.
Definitely. And when in doubt, don't do it, right? Just say no. If it's for you, as they say in Scotland, if it's for you, no goodbye you. And so it's that idea that, you know, if it really is your activation, it'll wait. It doesn't need to happen today. Just just follow the journey and follow your heart. Ask your guides, ask your higher self for help.
I cleared your solar plexus, Mystic 3D. So please drink water and ground your energy too. That will be helpful after this clearing, healing messages. Okay. I guess it's my turn now.
Thank you. Yeah, let us know, Mystic 3D, how that went for you.
Okay, selecting our next. Thank you for posting or requesting caps. And I am going to select our next.
We're choosing your next request. So in the chat, your name is called. Say hello.
Oh, that's cute. It's a little kitty.
Necky.
Little kitty. Angie Gutierrez, please let us know if you're here. You're asking for a message from your mom. Lovely.
Angie Gutierrez, let us know if you're here. Hopefully I spelled your name right in the live chat. Oops, that didn't work. Let us know if you're here, Angie.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, she's
here. Angel's here. Yay. Angel's still here.
For a message from your mom. I'm sorry I removed the...
I'd love to call upon an angel card. So I'll do that and then get some messages and some guidance around that.
Fantastic. And Viviane is just hunting down.
Yes, I apologize.
I didn't read it, so it'd be helpful for me.
Mm-hmm.
Too busy wearing a wig.
Okay. Almost there. I found it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, message from your mom.
Wow. Angie says this is so cool. Is that because I've been quiet?
Silence.
This is the best live stream.
We are the three witchy musketeers today.
That's right. So true. I'm happy to go, but I'll let you guys go first.
Yeah, I can go. It was interesting because I pulled one card and I thought, this is interesting, and then another one really confirmed it. And it's actually such a beautiful motherly message as well, that she is watching over you, and she has a very specific message for you, Angie. And it's about relationships, but not only your relationships to yourself and humans, but your relationships to how you treat yourself, the food that you eat, what you consume, the situations that you're in, reminding you that you're highly sensitive and not to forget this, and to really respect your sensitivities by avoiding, wherever you can, situations and relationships that bring you into a state of stress or unease or disharmony. And the second card, just doubly confirming this: relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more aware of yourself, your energy, and you become more sensitive. So Mama's looking out for you.
That was a lovely message. I actually saw Angie. I saw your mom hugging you from behind. You were sitting down. Your mom giving you a big hug, and interestingly, her arms were actually butterfly wings, and like really large butterfly wings, and hugging you. And then I heard her say, "Remember that you have wings too." And she said something about, well, she said, remember to love yourself, my sweet daughter. And then I heard, look up to the clouds. I think she's going to be sending you messages through clouds. And then I saw a butterfly flying. So this is what I got for you, Angie.
Got clouds in that card as well. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, lovely.
And Angie, your mother is such a beautiful soul. She showed me, first of all, she was pointing at the center of your heart, and she said, she was pointing at us three here, you see on the live stream, and she's saying, all these people, and she's pointing back at your heart, saying, you can do all this. Do all this, my dear. And she said, remember what's inside of you. She kept tapping the center of your heart, saying, this is your soul. Allow yourself to fully become yourself, to become all yourself. And she says, do watch others. So keep subscribed to our channels. But she says, but also practice. When you're seeing someone do something that really resonates with you, then try it for yourself. Try practicing it yourself. And so that's why I just posted in my free 5D, so fifth dimension ascension classes. And at the moment it exists as a playlist of live streams. They're 1 hour sessions. And it's really a free training course, right? I do them live every 2 weeks. So we haven't done mediumship yet, right enough, but that'll come. I think the next one next week is on astral travel. But you can just go through the playlist. I think there's, what is there? Something like 10 to 15 videos in there so far, as well as the free meditations you see from me. But it's my offering, at very least, for everyone to have access free of charge to, the foundations that that you want to explore in your life. And of course, if you want to, if each of us, if one of us resonates with you, then of course you can book us for one-to-one sessions, and check out our websites for any meditation offerings or trainings as well. Well, thank you so much, Angie. Angie says it brings me tears.
Oh.
There we go. Bring the tears. Thank you so freaking much.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Let me say that properly, Angie. Thank you so freaking much. There we go. That's like swearing without swearing, I guess. Wonderful. And someone else said in the chat, who was it? They said, oh, Natalie Cat, I love your name. Said, I also want to do what you three do. I am beginning to practice. How wonderful. Well, if you're interested in my energy, my work, you can get started with my free meditations are a great way to start. Just past 900 people have signed up for those in the last year or so, so thank you. And they're the same meditations I do each day. And of course, do explore our channels. All three of us, check out our website, see what resonates the most with you. And you'll see, I'm sure, more and more from us as we continue to expand and help more people. Okay, John, stop talking.
No, it was great.
Thank you. I think it's a little less talking, John, and slightly more breathing. There we go.
And maybe a little sip. I need some.
Oh, yeah, water. Thank you.
That was a message from one of the trees that I connected in today. It wasn't breathe, but it was like, slow down. Not just me, like everyone, slow down.
I know it is, this human race is won by slowing down, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. Did you steal that from someone, or did you make that up?
I don't even like race. I don't
Can
really
I steal it?
concept. Why do we call it a human race? What a ridiculous term. Okay.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I like that message.
Yeah.
Okay, choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. Aaron M. Let us know if you're here.
And that's a lovely waving, smiling photo.
Oh, yeah. Are you here, Aaron? Yes. We got you. Fantastic. And since we're an hour, just to remind everyone, if you're on YouTube, which you probably are, because double 8 in the chat, squirrel. If you've been on for an hour, just check that you're still streaming live, and not slightly buffering behind. So you should have a red light somewhere on your screen, and just scroll to the right if you need to on your phone or desktop. Otherwise, we can be saying things like, "Are they there?" and it becomes out of sync with the live chat. Thank you, Aaron M. And you're asking for a message from your spirit guides. And am I on the right path?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Wow.
I can share what I was shown first of all. So I saw this. First of all, it was just like one window, and then it started expanding out to loads of windows and doorways, and they were going up and down and sideways. And the message from your guides was that there are so many choices, and we can get stuck in this tunnel vision of thinking that you have to do something a certain way and you have to be stuck on this one-dimensional path, when actually there are so many opportunities and different ways of looking at things. And don't limit yourself. That was the message. Don't limit yourself, and don't limit the choices that you have. Like, you're literally an eternal soul in an infinite universe. And don't forget that. And if you do feel like there is some perhaps stuckness or stagnancy or doubt on your path, it doesn't mean that it's wrong or right, but maybe sometimes just rerouting or trying a different way to get to the goal. So imagining that you're in the forest and you just decide to take the spooky path, or you decide to take a new one through the trees, and trying something new perhaps can bring that zest of joy back into what it is that you're doing. So it's not about wrong or right, but sometimes it can just be about opening up your perspective to see different pathways. And before I tapped into that, I pulled you a card, which I didn't look at, and it says, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. So just stay focused.
Beautiful.
You go ahead, John.
No, you go. Yeah, I'm happy to.
Ladies first.
Yes. Well, in that case.
Okay, I'll go then.
Yeah, ladies first.
So, wow, I got a beautiful a vision. First of all, I heard you are on the right path. Never doubt that, my dear soul. This is what I heard first. And then I saw your guides wrapped you around in a beautiful white blanket of like white light. And while you were wearing this white this blanket of white light, I saw you in a nature setting, and then I heard, please connect more with nature too. And something about the elemental kingdom too, connect more with nature and the elementals. So I hope that this helps you, Erin. This is what I got for you. Next.
Thanks. And thank you, Jen, for suggesting my beautiful wig. I really like it. First of all, your spirit guide. You know, I do love spirit guides with a sense of humor. Although your spirit guide said they're on the wrong path, and I'm like, what? And like, now what are you gonna say, John? I'm like, God, stop it! Are you serious? And it said, no, I'm not really serious. Well, kind of. And it's like, oh, okay. So what is it?
Mm-hmm.
And then that feeling, I felt that with your reading, Chloe, that there's this feeling of, yeah, a lot of what you're on is on the right path. Like it's such a funny question. Am I on the right path? And yet there's, it's like a kind of blend. It's almost like saying, am I in the right forest? Yes. Will I get lost sometimes? Yes. Am I really getting lost or just exploring new things? More the latter. Especially if you watch my 1,000-year-old tree video where I got lost about 5 times. And so this is really cool. You have this superpower, and as Viviane says, it's connected to nature, right? And it starts with a very specific task. I feel like I should be doing this with the wig. A very specific task, which is that to go and find a field. I don't know if you live near fields, but to go near a field, either with long grass or corn or barley, something that's a crop that has what do you call it at the top? Not what's that bit at the top of it? The top of wheat. So what someone will say in the chat, right, is that I saw you a bit like the Gladiator movie where he's like brushing his hands across the top of the crop, and what you do is you're able to read the energy of the crop, and it's like a crop whisperer, so you can ask for, and it might not seem like that great superpower, but it's just the beginning. And what I was shown was you asking, for example, how is the crop doing? Where do you need the stalk, the tassel, maybe? Okay, a bit of the top. I was showing you getting messages like, oh, I need more water in this area. Oh, we're struggling with an infestation in this area. And it felt like tangibly really good advice to give a farmer. And I saw you nervously after practicing this a few times, going back, going to someone that was working the field and saying, would you like me to do a reading for your field? And they might look at you a bit like, when I talk human to my dog, it kind of looks at me like this, like, what do you mean? just let me go in, and I'll see what comes out. I'll see what messages I have for you. And it's this beautiful unlocking. If you ever wondered why crop circles are a thing, and why they're so intricate and so beautiful, and they affect the crops in the way they do, it's an interaction of the elementals and the conscious and their conscious intelligence together with the earth. And so this is one of the things that you're also able to connect in with. And it's like shown like a kind of programming. You can read a crop, and you can also instruct it as well, like help guide it. So help guide them, say, look, just so you know, we're predicting another couple of weeks of like dry weather. Please hold on to your growth. Don't shoot up quite yet. Make the most of what you have in the soil just now, and so on. So that's, yeah, exciting. Thank you, Aaron M. Let us know if you try it out in the let us know in the chat if you try it out.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Okay, it's time for me to select our next.
Aaron M says, I have goosebumps. Thank you. Completely relate. Grateful you picked me. Oh, it's a pleasure.
Wonderful.
Sorry, Viviane. Whose turn is
Oh
next?
no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I will return. I will select our next request. Lovely. Okay. Right. Okay, time for our next request.
And I can really feel there's more to this reality than just my mind working.
We choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called.
Feels like I know it's you connecting to me.
Oh, false alarm.
Natalie Katz. Please hi if you're here. You're asking for a healing and messages from your guides.
And is it okay if we change our surnames to Cat?
Yeah.
So jealous.
Yeah, I love it. And Natalie is here. Thank you, Natalie.
This is for you.
Oh,
Cats are the best.
They are the best. They're healers. They're multi-dimensional healers.
Yes. Say meow.
so I could start with a healing, and I'll just go quiet for a bit and let you guys.
Okay, I'll tap into messages.
Mm-hmm.
I know I promised to be quiet, but I was asked to do a little bit of dragon-like language to help with the heart activation, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Well, interestingly, I see a cat. We're talking about your name, and a black cat walked in front of me, and then stood there, um, and then stood up and started like as if it was reaching for a string, in a playful manner, and then it said, "I love you," and started like, and then he started rolling on his back and exposing his belly, like a playful manner to get patting belly pets. And I don't know if you have a black cat or if you have, you may have a cat, but I just think it's interesting that right away this cat walked in front of me.
I was also getting a very playful energy coming through, and I feel like that's with the heart activation. It's this like playfulness that wants to come through, and it was so interesting when you were saying the dragon light language for the heart, John, because the cards that I pulled were now ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. And then the heart chakra card, spend time alone meditating upon what your heart desires. And now is the time. So it's literally like, now's the time, ready, set, go. Find your desires because they're ready, and then just be playful and have fun with them as well.
And Natalie's saying she has two cats, a gray and a white one, yeah, and white and orange, and she just picked one up.
Yay.
Wow. And your cats are saying,
no, ready, set, go.
So, first of all, Natalie, you have I describe it as like there's something about your heart chakra which is double-breasted. So describe that like, this kind of cartoon heart shape that we always create, like in our emojis. That's what I saw at the top of your heart, and it's like, oh, cool, what's this? And your guide said that's Natalie's heart chakra activation. It's a kind of angelic activation where you spread what I was doing with the dragonlight language was working from behind your heart and helping release your angel wings. And I was saying, oh, why has Natalie not done this yet herself? And you said, oh, she's a bit scared of like just fully stepping into herself, fully being herself. So although it's quite dramatic release of energy with the dragonlight language, it was very much just a kind of almost just like unsticking those wings a little bit and just allowing them to pop open. And yeah, you have an incredible heart, and it's lovely that you have two cats, one for each side of your heart, and encouraging you to really spread your wings. One thing I often do is you can't see with my arms, right, because of the screen, but I just reach out my arms like this whenever I'm looking at the sun first thing in the morning or last thing at night, and stretching out. Imagine I'm opening up my angel wings. I feel it'd really help you, especially like place your hand on your heart, so you put the heart first. And it's now.
Not to mention, I saw a lot of hearts too around, like it feels like raining hearts around the cat. A lot of red hearts. That was lovely. So thank you, Natalie. Thanks so much, and sending kisses to your cats too.
Yes, I want to see them.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm lost. Who's next?
You're next.
I'm next.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for losing me. Okay, choose the next request. We'll request in capitals, please. Randomly picking the next one. Crystal, let us know if you're here. That music was abruptly finished. There we go. Crystal, let us know if you're here in the chat. And you're asking, please may I have a message from spirit guides or my guides and their names too. Please, and a big grateful thank you.
Message.
There's 3. And Crystal's here.
I like the image. It's like a mystical stag rabbit.
That's cool.
Maybe that's one of your guides.
Yeah, that's right. I could try the names of guides if you want. You guys can do some too, of course. I'll maybe just ask for reintroductions, and I'll
Okay.
let you guide. Oh, Christelle says that's my spirit animal.
Uh-huh.
I'm just typing in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to go, Chloe, if you're ready?
Yeah, so I didn't finish getting the meaning of this, but I will tell you what I saw. And at first I thought it was a guide coming through, but then I think it's just a message. It's kind of an ancestral message. So it was, first of all, it was this big dark winged being with a big beak, but then Cristal was like wearing it almost like a cloak of protection. I don't know if you've seen like old shamans, like northern shamans, they wear animal skins on them, like, so they've got like the bear's head and the bear's teeth, but this was like a big giant bird wearing it and then dancing in the forest. So it was some kind of ancestral protection ritual, and that was the message that I've got. And I didn't go into it any more deeply than that.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, John's quiet. Well, I got talked about, you mentioned bunnies, and I kept seeing bunnies like running, like from each side, just bunnies moving around, and then I heard. Oh, and I also saw a green cord of light from her heart, and I felt it. I Your guides kept showing me the bunnies, and they said, "Okay, jumping joy. They want you to spread your joy." And I saw you dancing, and then I saw bubbles, and then I heard again, "Spread joy is contagious." That's the message I got for you, Crystal.
Oh,
Go ahead, John.
that's beautiful. Thank you very much. It was so funny. The first thing, I'm not sure which guide said this because they hadn't introduced themselves yet. They just said, "We're not all rabbits, you know." And so the first guide that came forwards is a Komodo dragon. Their name is Alastria, And I wasn't quite sure when they first came forwards what form they were taking, because it looked a little bit like a crocodile. They're coming out of the water and onto land. And they say, no, I'm very much a dragon energy. And there's this beautiful, powerful, like, if you know, Komodo dragons aren't giant at this time on Earth, but it felt much, much bigger and much stronger. So really powerful masculine energy. And then I will put all these in the live chat. I'm just keeping it here because they disappear so fast. There's also a Palladian, so she's female, and her name is Q1a. And she had this beautiful, she's very tall. So her energy was very different, like very tall with this long silvery hair, almost like she had it, you know, like it's a fashion statement. And she was very calm and very centered. And she's very much like a guiding light within your spirit team. So she's very much there. Yes, there's playfulness, but there's also this kind of ancient wisdom to help support you. And being Palladian, she's closer to us in vibration, so she's much more practical. And then there's also this the tallest guide, as they described themselves. They were very particular about this. They said, I'm not just a mantis, I'm an ascended mantis. And I said, well, what does that mean? And it said, you know, like a human, but an ascended human. And it's like, oh, okay. So they were very tall, and their name is, you pronounce it Uyara, which I found quite hard to spell and say. And Uyara feels very much here to help you with the practical matters in your life. So imagine, we'd all like to think that maybe one day it'd be easier when we become ascended humans. And she's very much to help guide you with the practical aspects of being human, as she has been human before also. Is he a gold mantis? No, it's a she. And she seemed more silvery to me. Maybe there are levels of mantis ascension. I don't know. But that's lovely. I hope that helps you, Crystal. Let us know in the chat.
So much animal energy coming through.
Someone was saying they're finding it hard to get through to Chloe's channel. I see we're live on Chloe's channel.
Actually, I reposted. I reposted. It was from I posted on my channel, and I think I made a mistake with the post, and I just yeah, it was.
Okay,
it was
thank you.
Pancakes that asked, I think was the name. Yeah, fluffy pancake. So he just subscribed. She just subscribed to your channel. So
Thank you. Yeah. And I saw someone shared my masterclass as well in the chat. Thank you so much, Millie, for sharing that.
Okay, I guess it's my turn to select our next
request. Thank you.
Okay.
It would be so much more entertaining if they had me in an office doing this than one of those.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Hang on one second. I need to think. Chloe, sit still.
Ooh. You're lovely, Bernadette.
And what do I need to create? Ooh, I love this.
I have so many ideas. Okay, I hope you're here.
We need your art. We need your art.
Oh, you're here, lovely.
And Guerra means war. You were saying, what music are you playing in the background? Guess what? There's this guy called John Binney who posts a song almost every day. Just subscribe to my channel and you can be blessed with It Sounds Like Bowie. Yeah. That's what a lot of people say, including David Bowie, who often visits in. But he's always lecturing me about how to... We have artistic differences sometimes. But yeah, he's a wonderful soul to work with.
Oh,
it's you.
Or I also see a comment by Vasco Rodriguez, and he's saying, "Love your poetry, Chloe." And I do.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I need to write more poems. The poetry's funny with me. It comes and goes in waves, where it will just be like someone's turned the tap on, and then they'll turn the tap off for a while, and my guides will be like, okay, you need to just like do something else for a bit, and we'll come back and turn the tap on when the time is right. But thank you, I appreciate you.
Oh, sorry, that's my fault, and now I've lost the request. Apologies, let me find it.
Lots of pancake chat. Have I missed something about pancakes? This is not pancake day, is it?
Was
I
it
thought
named-
What was the name of the subscriber that subscribed to
Fluffy
your channel? I
pancakes.
was asking for the link, and I reposted it because I had the wrong link. So before, yeah,
is
fluffy.
it this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fabulous. Okay.
Okay, well, I
back.
guess we can all tap in.
Yeah.
So, as soon as I connected into your energy, Bernadette, it was like this heart explosion. I was like, whoa. So much powerful heart energy. And that's like, if you think about the spectrum of emotion that's connected to the heart, it's such a big, big spectrum. And the guidance that I was getting is that there's so much beauty in pain, and our heart can feel so much pain and so much sorrow and so much grief, but it can also experience ecstasy and joy and love, but also bravery. And there's something about your story and creating things that perhaps aren't perceived as beautiful to make them into art so that they're beautiful. And I wasn't told that it should be a painting or it should be a poetry, but it's about this story that's in your heart that is going to help activate other people in seeing the beauty in the world. And I got the cards of saying that your commitment is being tested. So this is why you're asking, and you're kind of like, I don't know, what do I need to create? But it's this deeper calling of coming into your heart, and that might mean leaning into some of the more painful aspects of the heart so that you can alchemize that into something beautiful, because you have so much energy here in your heart that's ready to explode. And another card that jumped out is luck is on your side. So you are being supported here on this journey. But yeah, your commitment is being tested.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the blue lipstick in your picture as well. That is like dope.
Oh, That's lovely. I saw actually you in front of a blank canvas, and you were painting, and you're actually the shade of blue of the painting you're using is just like the heart you have on your next to your name there, and it was. And then I heard "Go with the flow." I wrote a couple of things here. And follow your heart is like your heart will tell you what to do next, because at times you feel like, okay, I want to just express yourself. At times you're going to be feeling like, okay, I want to paint, and I want to express myself through my paintings. And then they showed me a journal, and other times you feel like, oh, now I want to spend some time writing. So it's about feeling, following your heart and your intuition, and express yourself through your. Don't necessarily. You don't need to create those rules like for yourself. Okay, now I'm going to paint. I'm going to just go with the flow and go with the feeling and express that.
Yeah, follow the feeling. That was definitely the message that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. There we go. Back of me.
Mm-hmm.
I must have been farting or something. That's why I go. No, you'll never know. I also had art, as in painting, and it was, so this is quite specific, right? Which is, I was shown for Bernadette. Imagine a big space, right? So I was shown something like the size of a small bedroom type size, so maybe enough you could fit like 2 beds in. So quite large as your canvas on the floor, and so you need to create quite a lot of space around it because it's going to be quite messy. And then I was showing you, first of all, very interestingly, I was showing you with a person lying down, lying on their back on this blank canvas. And it's like, oh, why? What's going to happen next? And I saw you at one end, and you were getting ready to throw a bucket of paint across them. And I was like, oh, okay, why? And I said, don't worry, the human part comes later. You get lots of practice without the humans first. And so I was showing you, for example, with that beautiful blue heart that you have just there, that sky blue color. What you do is, so you start with a blank canvas, and then you have, for instance, like a large stick or branch. You lay it down on the canvas, and then you throw the paint across it in quite a lot of bursts of like chucking this paint, and it creates, what happens is you then lift up the branch or the twig afterwards, and you're left with this kind of hole in the sky of where the outline of that object that was there. And I said, great, why? Like, why'd you do all this? And it sounds fun already, but your guide was saying, be aware of the absence. So it's a form of art through the expression of absence of something not being there, and it's the energy of it not being there. So imagine that you took that branch, for example, and made it like a tree that was missing in the landscape. So you'd literally just see the raw canvas behind it, and everything else you continue to paint just as you normally would, like a beautiful landscape around it. And I was shown after that exactly what you guys were saying, that feeling in the upper heart. That was lovely. It was just like, if that feels right, have fun doing it, make a lot of mess, do it as you wish, whatever scale you wish. And with the humans, it just feels really powerful to do. Although I'm not an expert in chucking paint at people, I suspect you'll need to, first of all, ask their permission, use special paints that don't harm the human skin at volume, and maybe start with spraying without like actually chucking an entire bucket of paint at someone. But yeah, it sounds really fun and really exciting. I hope it helps you.
That makes so much sense now with what I was feeling, because I was like, this feels more than just like a really big open heart. This is like an explosion.
Yeah.
A heart expressing itself.
That's right. I can imagine, why am I here today? Well, you're here today for art. All right, so why don't you just lie down there? Okay. And,
I'm going to explode my heart onto you.
Okay, whatever. It sounds a lot of fun. So
yeah.
you, Bernadette.
You can do that. I'll be your
guinea
person on the canvas.
Oh, wow.
We can make it happen some way, somehow.
You can just send the dimensions like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let us know, Bernadette. Oh, Bernadette's laughing. That's a start. Still laughing. Yeah, let us know if any of that resonates with you.
Yeah, she said thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Yay.
Oh, it's John's turn now.
You sound disappointed.
Oh no, it's John's turn.
It's John's. It's my turn. Okay.
I will be right back in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, choosing the next request.
Thank you all for posting your requests in caps.
Yes, thank you. Please say hello in the chat if you're called. Radical Rock. Let us know if you're here. Radical Rocks. Radical Rocks, if you are here, can you ask your daughter's permission, please? So that we can do a reading for her. Otherwise, the best we could do is ask your guides any advice for your daughter's travel, which seems slightly unfulfilling. So yeah, let us know if you've been able to ask your daughter for permission. Radical Rocks. Just let us know in the chat. Spiritually or physically ask? Physically ask. Yeah, in part, although readings are generally safer, we'd still be accessing someone else's energy and guides, so we would need to get their permission. Not able to at this time. Well, since you're up, Radical Rocks, would you like to change your request to something else? Would you like something else, like any messages for you from your guides, for example? Just let us know, Radical Rocks. Just type in the chat. Or you can skip at this time and we can move on to someone else. It's up to you. Hey, Chloe.
Hey.
We're
I just wanted to say thank you because now I'm officially over 300 subscribers.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. Magical 3.
Yeah.
So Radical Rocks is asking, do I have any reason to worry about my daughter's trip to New York? Okay, rephrased.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any reason? Okay, we can ask that. I'll let you guys go first. And yes, please do subscribe to Chloe Rose. You can do it, guys. Keep going.
Thank you. So the message that I got was, I did feel there is a little bit of fear and anxiety around this trip, and that your daughter might pretend that she's that she's excited, but she also might just be taking on a bit of your fear as well. And I saw you giving her something, and it looked like a crystal, but it's like a small item that you can give to her that she can keep like in her pocket or in her handbag, and that when she holds on to it, it will just remind her of you and that safety and that motherly love from home. Yeah, that's what I saw. I thought that was quite sweet, actually, and I thought, oh.
Just dropping my labradorite.
Nice.
How about you, Viviane?
That's a big crystal.
Oops, sorry, I was typing, so I was on mute. So I heard share location, and it's not in a way of I didn't hear this share location in a sense, okay, there's danger or anything like that. It's just through the cell phone, you know, be able to share your location. Should be able to share her location with you when she's out and during the city. And I also heard pay attention to surroundings as a good idea anywhere, just not in New York City. And I heard all will be fine, all will be okay. But just do those things because you will help bring more calm to both of you by doing that. So
Beautiful.
I hope it helps.
The first message I had from your guide, Radical Rocks, was, "You can worry about anything, my dear." And it was a very powerful message, right? It's like we can fear anything. And then they showed me this really beautiful visual of I don't know how your daughter's getting there, but I was shown flying, and to be able to fly on angels' wings. And she said, "Oh, you can rise up above any storm. You can also create greater strength and speed to fly through storms. And also when landing, like there's this like clear path to the ground. So if she's not flying, and going down directly and like traveling along roads or rail or whatever she's choosing, there's this energy of protection, like angelic protection around her. So I love the idea of having something with her and also just knowing about her location. I was last in New York in 2014 and no 2015, and it was a really it's a lot, right? It's a lot of energy, and that chaotic energy is a really beautiful opportunity to calm. So I feel like these affirmations could be something that both you try and also your daughter tries during the travel. And let me just channel this from your guide. She's saying, "May I fly on the wings of angels. May I travel surrounded with the protection of the shields of angels. And may I rest at night under the hood of my protectors, of my guardians. And everything in between, I'm just going to have fun." I love that part. I love the last part. So yeah, I hope that helps. Oh, you're saying the border check that worried you. Yeah, that feels like it'll be quite smooth. So yeah, I've had some of the most surprising border crossings, and including, "Oh, hi, please go ahead." And you're like, that's not what happened the last time we came here. So it can go very smoothly, especially with a nice open heart. Remember, for all the pain and suffering and fear that's projected on us across the world, you've met today at least 3 of us angels, right? Like there's people here to help, and we're often hidden in plain sight. We're often in uniforms doing jobs, just like I was at Amazon for 8 years. We're often just doing jobs, going about our daily work, and we're actually angels helping others here to serve. And so really, when you connect with that energy, you're connecting with the highest aspects of everything to help.
I had very close-hand experience with that, John, exactly what you're saying, when my phone was stolen a couple of weeks ago. And then I couldn't get home, and there were all these issues of like, literally just like, what do I do? And I had random people coming up to me, giving me money, handing me cash, giving me their phones, taking me to like a quiet space. I was just like, this is such a reminder that we are surrounded by angels. Angels are hiding in plain sight. They really, really are. And they are there for us in times of crisis.
Yes.
That's so beautiful. That story you share, Chloe. Wow. And I love that, I've had lots of times like that in my life, and yeah, I'm not sure I've shared them all yet. And I'm thinking, wow, there's a topic. I did ask for ideas for my driving videos at the end of this week. So, yeah, I feel whenever we share, we lift out shame, right? And it really helps us lead by example.
If I'd had my phone, I could have filmed myself having an emotional breakdown.
Here's me crying. You could do the reconstruction.
Here's me losing it.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, we probably have time for one more.
Yes, I think one more. Okay. Do it quickly. All right, time to select our next request here.
Fabulous.
Okay. Ascending Universal Butterfly. That should be a butterfly in the name for Chloe. May I have any healing or clearing that I may require, please? And please say hi in the chat if you're here.
We actually connected on my live stream on Friday.
Oh,
yeah.
And I love on all your videos, Chloe, you have a little butterfly, a little blue butterfly, right?
Yeah.
Logo. Wonderful.
Has been my spirit guardian butterflies since as long as I can remember. So yeah, they hold a very special place in my heart. And the blue is for, of course, the throat chakra.
Yeah.
That witch awakening energy.
okay. Waiting for Ascending Universal Butterfly to say hi so we can help you. Okay. We had 85 requests today.
Amazing.
Ascended insect theme. That's true.
I love that, yeah.
Mantis beings, butterflies.
Yeah, I did some, I do psychic tree talk, and I've just started a new thing called psychic star talk.
Yeah.
Next, I was guided to psychic insect talk.
Cool.
Specifically ants. I've got, like you were saying, I've got a lot to learn from ants and running around and not being such a busy bee.
Maybe I should do spiders and snakes.
Oh my god, yeah. That'd be cool.
Do the dark animals.
Let us know here.
I'm not seeing Ascended Universal Butterfly. I'm not sure. She may have left. She's flying somewhere.
She's flown away.
Okay. One. Spiritual spiders. All right. So I guess I'll select another request here. I don't see her. So I'm going to select another request.
Wonderful.
Oh, she's there now.
Oh, she's here?
Oh, fantastic.
Lovely. Great. Okay. I'm just looking for her request again. Maybe she was just work lurking. Not flying.
8 and a 4. I've just seen that. There's 84 requests. It's the 8 and the 4 again.
Yeah. Let's see.
And it's funny because the time is 1823, which is an 8. And hang on, that doesn't add up. And 6. Brilliant, John. A numerologist.
Hard mathematical questions.
Get this answer with my heart. Okay.
Okay, so ascending universal butterfly asking for healing or clearing. Okay.
For healing or
Any
clearing.
messages and any messages too. Right. I'll do a scanning.
Cool. I'll go ahead. Messages.
Wow, that was beautiful. I received a message for you, and as soon as I put my hands on my heart, it was like all I could feel was the pulse of the heart beating. So I was like, okay, what does this mean? And the message from your guides is that when life gets overwhelming and the exterior world becomes too much and everything becomes confusing, come back into that rhythm and that pulse of your heartbeat, because not only is it a rhythm that will bring you back into harmony within yourself and within your being, but also to recognize that your heart pumps your blood round your veins, which is like the rivers that are in the earth. And it's like connecting to that beating of your heart will anchor you into the earth's energy. So it will bring you back into this sense of groundedness and connect you into the blood that's flowing in your veins, connect you to your DNA. So it's like this deep, deep, deep ancestral calling back to the earth, but to a really, really deep remembrance. And it's like that rhythm of the heart, this pulsing, like the beating of a drum. You're being called back into that.
Beautiful.
Interesting. I scanned her body, and I was called to the throat heart, and I saw 3 rings, 3 white rings around the outside of the throat area.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be an activation.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel like it was something that was not supposed to be there. I don't know if you picked anything on anything.
Yeah, it is an activation.
Mm-hmm.
So this never occurred to me. The message I received was that you know when butterflies are when they're caterpillars and they're in the chrysalis, there's this. The guide was saying, "What do you think they're all saying to each other?" It's like, I don't know. I didn't even know they could talk to each other while they're in that state. Said, "Oh no, they can." And they said, "What happens is often the conversation is very much how people feel across the earth right now. You know, I'm trapped. I'm going to die. There's nothing more. Is there anything more than this? I think this is the end of my life. I don't know what's going to happen." And then I was like, okay, that's fascinating. But then I saw you ascending universal butterfly. Your crown chakra had already popped out. Like you're already out of the top part of you up to your throat, like out of the chrysalis. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And I kept seeing this very beautiful, very clear, vivid this is my butterfly impression, a butterfly on your crown chakra, and it's like, oh, what is this? Is this part of ascending universal butterfly? Or is it? I said yes, it's an activation, and that message for your throat chakra is, don't be so hard on yourself when so many people are still sleeping, they're still in their chrysalis, not quite ready for you, and it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself for them not understanding you. Just keep going on your path, because you are going through these beautiful activations.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, so what, like, is there a sign of what happens next? And it's like, it's a keeping going and a feeling into this wonderful energy of connecting with others at their higher aspects. So their crown and soul star chakras up at their higher self. And so it is a case of like, it's okay. You're not dying. You're just rebirthing. Feels like you're dying, but you're just rebirthing. So this is something you're really going to help others with if you're not ascending universal butterfly says it's been
lovely, and I'm excited for your throat activation.
Yeah.
And so another number 8. I just got 100 subscribers. So woohoo!
in the live chat. Well, that's us come to the end of today's live stream. Special thanks to Chloe Rose, our special guest. Thank you so much for coming along, Chloe. And we've been posting a lot in the live chat with your website, your YouTube channel. Your upcoming events on the 3rd of October. That's in the live chat and in the description now. And donations. So please do connect with Chloe. Have I missed anything, Chloe? Anything else you'd like to share?
No, and it's amazing. Thank you so much. And it's so nice being back again. I love coming to this live with you both. So
and
thank you.
You have a live stream on Friday too. So just remind everyone that you're.
Oh yeah, on Friday, every Friday, so this Friday, there's Mystic Spirit Messages, which is a live stream that I do, and as we are coming into October now, it's going to be more based around fear cycles, witch activations, witch awakenings, so you can come with your fears and we will break through them together and transmute that. It's 5 p.m. Yes, John. 5 p.m. UK time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, until the clocks change in England at the end of the month.
Yeah,
we'll deal with that when it comes.
Wonderful. And Friday will be a bit of a surprise. I hear you have a special guest coming, Chloe.
I do have a special guest, but it's a surprise at the moment.
How exciting.
I will keep you guessing.
Wonderful. Looking forward to that. Great. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming along today. And if any of us resonate with you, please do check out our YouTube channels. You can subscribe to all 3. Check out our websites. Feel free to donate. They do really help us continue to do this work for others. And also check out upcoming events. And for me, I'm doing a talk in a presentation on AI. Can you teach AI spirituality at the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle Center on Thursday night around 7 p.m. You just turn up to get a ticket.
Wow.
So if you're interested in that, come along and say hello and watch me get really nervous in my presentation. It'll be a lot of fun. So looking forward to that. And I will bring our session to an end. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, every soul that's participated in today's session, including any other beautiful beings that Chloe and Viviane have invited in, and asking us all to remain in our individual protective bubbles for as long as we choose, and to now leave the shared space as I close it down and return to Source, or never return here again. Please do get plenty of rest and drink as much water as it feels right for you. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. I think we have another special guest next Monday, right? We're not on Thursday, but we're on Monday again.
Yeah, we have Monday, Thursday next week. We have guests too. We have MJ coming up soon, and the amazing Linda G coming up soon. So it's going to be
that'll be fun. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, love. Goodbye. 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 Thank you.